Hi guys, so here are the directions on how to do the MC Escher and transformations activity. The slides that you see after this direction slide are all going to look like the slide that's on my screen right now. So at the top, instead of mine says example, yours will say picture 1, picture 2, and it will have the title of the artwork. So the title of this artwork on this slide is called Circle Limit 1, and it was made in 1958. Then you will have below the title, you will have the MC Escher artwork. All of this artwork is by MC Escher. So you can see here on the left side of the slide we have this piece of art that's called Circle Limit. And then you will have these 5 boxes over here, and we're going to talk about what to do with those boxes. So the first thing that you're going to do when you get to a new slide is you're going to read the title, Circle Limit 1, 1958, and then you're going to look at the artwork. And when you look at the artwork, you're going to look for different transformations that you see in the artwork. So we have 4 kinds of transformations: a translation, a dilation, a rotation, and a reflection. Many of these pieces of artwork have several types of transformations in it. So if we look at Circle Limit, we can see some people think that these are birds, these figures, and some people think that they are fish. I think what we'll do for this video is we will call the black ones can be birds and the white ones can be fish. Okay. So if we look at the bird in the center to the left here, his nose is pointing right into the center and his body is going off to the left. If we rotated that guy down to the bird that's in the center but his nose is pointing up, we would get this bird. So these 2 birds are an example of a rotation, and it's actually, we can also rotate up to this guy on the right, or we could rotate this guy on the left over to this guy on the right. So already we have several, with just these 3 figures in the center, these 3 black birds in the center, we have several different types of rotations. If we follow out, we see that these 3 birds, these 3 black birds in the center, this pattern gets repeated. If we go up to the left here, we see there are 3 birds pointing towards the center, and here there are 3 birds pointing towards the center. So, but they're smaller. So there's an example of a dilation. So we take this pattern, the 3 birds, and we shrink it and slide it over here. It's actually a dilation and a translation. Okay. If we look at these in the left here, I'm still in this left third. If we have this white fish and this white fish, their noses are touching each other. These guys are reflections of each other. And so there's an example of a reflection. We also have, these guys are reflections. Down here, these white fish, we have reflections. The white fish are also dilating as you go out to the edge. So we have several different types of transformations in this one piece of art. So your job is to pick 2. Doesn't matter which 2 that you like. Okay. So transformation 1, I am going to do the rotation. So we're going to drag and drop the kind of rotation, the kind of transformation that I want to highlight. So I want to highlight rotation. So I'm going to slide rotation up here, and I'm going to say, we're looking at the rotation. And I'm going to say, there's many different types of rotation here. So I'm going to say we're going to go counterclockwise. So I'm going to grab the description is going to be counterclockwise. And then to describe the pre-image and the image, you need to type. So the pre-image is going to be the large black bird in center left. And the image is going to be the large black bird in center bottom. Then we have these little boxes over here. So transformation 1 is in a yellow box, and I have a yellow little box over here. So I'm going to drag this yellow box, and I'm going to use it to highlight the two transformations that I'm talking about. So this translucent yellow box goes with transformation 1. And if you see, we have the translucent orange box. So I think I'll do reflection for the second guy, and I'll do the orange box first on this one. I'm going to do these two fish right here, the white fish, mostly because that's an axis that I can describe. So it's flipping. The mirror is a vertical axis, so be careful when you describe your reflection. The fish goes side to side, so you're going to be tempted to say that's a reflection across the x-axis. It's not, because the mirror is the y-axis. So I'm going to say across the y-axis. I'm going to say the pre-image is the white fish on the left, and the image is the white fish on the right. So you don't have to highlight, you don't have to highlight all of the transformations. You just need to pick two that you like. I hope you enjoy this. The artwork is fun, I think, but then again, I am a math teacher, so hopefully we're on this screen, and hopefully I didn't mess that up. And I'm gonna go edit this video now. Hope you guys are doing well.